Hey everybody, this is Mrs. McBride here to talk about Chapter 3. So Chapter 3 is going to be all about more relationship building, more background, and more into the major characters, specifically focusing on Baba and Amir's relationship. Although we're not sure what happens to Amir to change him, we know that we're setting up for that, and we need to understand some basics about the world that he's living in. So this chapter introduces us to some of Kabul as well, the capital of Afghanistan, because Husseini, the author's main audience for this book, is not Afghanistan, and so he has to familiarize his reader with some of the basic facts. Amir tells us about Baba, this larger-than-life figure who defies the odds. Building an orphanage, being a businessman, no matter what, he lives by his morals, and that's about the only thing that ever equals his strength of character. He's going to talk about the major sin that Baba believes, and it's important that you pay attention to this. Baba foreshadows a lot of different things in this section of the book. The major sin. Amir that can't stand up for himself as a child, will he not be able to do so as an adult? God, he says on page 17, God help us if Afghanistan ever falls into their hands. He's talking about the self-righteous monkeys, or the more fastidious, the more particular Afghanistan. He uses these characters of Baba and Amir on one side and Ali and Hassan on the other to lay out the divisions economically, ethically, and religiously in this country during the 1970s that Miss Taima talked about in her verse video, between the Pashtuns and the Hazaras, or the Sunni and the Shia, which you guys explored on Monday. Baba and Amir live a rich life in a mansion, and Ali and Hassan are poor and live in a small hut on Baba's property. Related to the difference in health and the rich and the poor who cannot afford the proper medicine, Baba and Amir are both healthy, but Ali and Hassan both suffer from problems affecting their faces, differentiating these cultural groups. So that's what you're going to be reading about in Chapter 3, and I will be posting another video for 4 and 5. Thanks guys, have a great night, and enjoy the read.